that's loud. Hope it wasn't too bad, but I'm afraid it was. Hey folks, welcome to another little episode of Real Country with Jeff and Melanie. Always doing chores here on the farm. And went in the shadows too much. It's that time of year. Got to start cutting your grass. And right now the weather's nice. It's a little windy, ain't too bad. But it won't be long, especially down here in LA. It's going to be hot as a firecracker and 100-degree days. And I dread it. But as I had mentioned earlier, we wound up had the need for a new lawnmower to cut our grass with this year. We hadn't riding lawnmower, but we had gave it to our youngest son. He bought a house and needed one. And my oldest son had actually bought that riding lawnmower to go into lawn care service, and his full-time job got a little too hectic, so he didn't do it, let me borrow it, and I was using it. But we broke down and income tax money come in. We decided we need to get us a proper one, so thought I'd show you a little bit of this mower in action and tell you a little bit about it. I have never owned a Cub Cadet mower before. It's a new experience to me now. I have had zero turns in the past, and I have had commercial grade zero turns. I won't mention the names, but they were good mowers. They were very expensive mowers. They were commercial, and they did exactly what I wanted them to do. This is a residential mower. I liked it. Price was reasonable. Oh yeah, let me just say, like everybody says on the channel and the videos, nobody's paying me to do this. I've never spoke to anybody from Cub Cadet. It's like I said, if I talk about something, it's because I like what I got, and I'm just not trying to brag by any means, but just give you some helpful ideas, and maybe it's something you might use. It may not be nothing you want to use, but we'll talk about it. I like the heavy-duty frame of this when I saw it, because so many mowers today cost a lot of money and are made poorly. They're flimsy. They're made out of tin. Well, this one, that's good heavy-duty steel framing. I bought it on account of that and this motor right here. This one has a 22 horsepower Kohler engine, and it comes with a 3-year warranty. I have had Kohler engines in the past on my commercial grade mowers back when I used to have a lawn care service for a living. They are good motors usually. Now, that being said, anybody can have a problem with one, and I'm not trying to argue with nobody or talk you into nothing, but I prefer the Kohler engines if I can get them. As long as you keep the filters clean and the oil changed, I never had a problem cutting commercially. And I was cutting daylight to dark almost 7 days a week for 8 months at a time, and never had a hiccup. But that was the two reasons I bought it, that and the price. Now, let me tell you the horror story. And it's not really. I think I understand what it is. This one is a 42-inch. It is the Cub Cadet Ultima ZT1. Well, we got home, and the only thing I didn't like, and I'm going to wind up contacting the company, when I got my paperwork with the mower, I really didn't get an instruction manual for this particular mower. It's just a generic owner's manual. And used to, they'd give you a container of oil to go with it and 2 keys. Well, I only got 1 key. I didn't get any oil, but the motor already had oil in it. And because it's Kohler, I've still got a quart in my garage barn area. So I've got oil if I need it. But I wanted to contact them about that. So we do like a lot of people do. We went on YouTube and typed in this make and model mower to find out some information about it, and immediately I started seeing videos of problems with vibration and deck pulleys and all kind of nightmare, and it scared me. I'm like, oh great, don't tell me I bought a lemon. There was 2 or 3 videos out there that everybody talking about how bad it was. Well, I don't doubt people have problems, and I heard one that even said the mower caught fire, and but then as I listened to them, if you watch the people's videos, and I'm not knocking the people, but one person said they actually was buying it as an entry level to get into commercial cutting, knowing it's residential, and talking about maybe cutting 10 yards a day, and that's not what it's made for. Also, the videos were almost a year old, 10 months to 12 months old, and you know how it is. I'm not sure when this thing first come out, but sometimes when a motor or a mower, a car, a boat, anything, they may still have a few design kinks or flaws that hadn't been worked out to get it right. And I'm just hoping that's part of the problem, because they were talking about the vibration was terrible. And I've ran commercial mowers every day. I'm not noticing any vibration than what I consider normal when you turn it on and when you engage the blades. It's nothing I would call anything but normal, the vibration I'm seeing. Now, one of the people mentioned that they had a problem. They sent it back to the factory, and they added a heavier duty spring underneath the mower deck, and that helped cure the problem. And that might have been what they had to go back and do to all of them. I don't know. Mine may be a later model where all that's been cured. But so far, me personally, and I'm not doubting what anybody else has had problems. I ain't doubting them a second. They had issues. I'm not experiencing any bad vibration. Everything that I have done has been like it ought to be. One person mentioned that when they drive the mower, they were having to go back over it 2 and 3 times because it was leaving streaks of uncut. But then again, they were kind of talking like they were running it almost wide open. Well, my front yard's about 1 acre, and I'm not in a hurry, and I'm only cutting my yard now, so I'm not racing the clock. I'm gonna slow down. And the first time I cut it, when I bought it, my grass had not been cut since last fall, so I did have some weeds that was pushing 1.5 feet, right at 2 foot tall. Now on those, because there was a big clump of them, sure, some of the tall ones bent over and didn't cut, and I had to go back maybe twice in my whole yard for a couple that was over 1 foot tall. Well, that's to be expected the first time you cut it. Somebody else mentioned that the discharge was clumpy, had big clumps thrown out in the yard. Well, mine, as you can see right here, I just got through mowing this. Now, there's areas I'm not cutting because I have roots and rocks, so I'm going to come back and get like these tall tassels with the weed eater. But out here, all of this is just thrown. I blow it to the outside away from the mower and then cut in the center. And I don't have any, rows of grass discharge like you're baling hay. I'm going to try this year to just about cut our grass once a week, because we have old Mahalia grass out here in the country. It'll shoot up after rain 6 inches and have them old black tassels of seeds. The longer you go in between cutting, the worse it looks. But my cutting was perfect. Now, I'm not trying to do it at a race. I'm not wide open. And the person that mentioned, I think they had a fire, I think they said they'd been cutting most of the day. So if you overheat one, anything can happen. But so far, today is my 3rd cutting. I've had it now for 3 weeks. I am pleased with this mower. And like I said, I don't work for Cub Cadet. I'm not doing a commercial for them. This is just a little product we got. It was reasonably priced for a 0 turn. Now, of course, I'd love it if I was like some of them people that you do see where companies give them free stuff. But hey, this is real world, and that's why this channel is called Real Country. So far, nobody ain't gave me nothing, not even the time of day. And I ain't trying to get nobody to give me nothing. But we enjoy it. It's been a good little mower. I believe if I take care of it, keep it clean, and change the oil regular, and keep the blades sharp, and I don't get out here and try to abuse it, so far I'm very pleased with it. And not to mention the color's kind of cool. It's got a nice seat on it, real cushy, kind of reminds me of a bumblebee. And as luck would have it, my little headphone radios is about to color. So, hey, we're slick and color coordinated. Ain't that special? Ha 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 ha. And just so y'all don't laugh, make fun of me, somebody one time made fun of my cowboy hat in another video. I ain't trying to play cowboy. I've spent my life hunting, fishing, ball playing. Ain't good at none of it, but I've been outdoors. And I wear this little old hat trying to protect my face and keep the sun out of my eyes. And because I'm 55, I got a few little touchy spots I may need to go get a doctor to see. So we got this little old rag here, not because of the virus, but maybe on account of these spots. I got it when we bought a fishing rod a couple years ago. They said if you put it on and wear it on the boat, it kind of helps with the reflecting of the sun off the water so you don't blister. And I've already got some touchy little areas and I don't want no more. So if I can wear it, I'm happy with looking stupid because I've already been ugly. But maybe it'll protect my skin and I can last a little bit longer. But anyway, folks, I just thought while I'm finishing up cutting today, since we got a new toy, we'd tell you a little bit about it. Maybe something you want to try out for yourselves, maybe not. But so far, I can honestly say it's performed well. It's done a good job. It's comfortable. It's that old shadows is making me turn ugly and dark here. Let me get to where I can see myself. There we go. It's performed well. I have no complaints, and I believe if I take care of it, I believe it'll last us for many years. And if it'll help save my back and keep me from sweating so much out here in this hot Alabama sun, I'll be well pleased. But if you like the videos, folks, please hit the like, subscribe, tell your friends, and join us next time. The good Lord's willing, the creek don't rise. We'll see y'all down the road. And I'm gonna get back and cut a few more streaks and call it a day. Y'all have a good one. Thank you.